Hey, what's good, everyone? In today's session, we get it all in the very first hand. Alright, see what happens.
I belong to you. I belong to you. Do just what you want.
Today, I go play the 1-2 no limit game at the final table. I buy in for the max $400. I get my chips and head to the table. Starting off the session, I look down at 10-8 of diamonds and raise it to $12. 5 players make the call and we go 6 ways to a flop. The flop is a pretty good one. Jack 4-8 with 2 diamonds and I got middle pair along with a flush draw. Action checks to me and I lead out for $20. 2 players make the call and we go 3 ways to a turn. The turn is the king of hearts and the small blind goes all in for $68. The big blind folds and I snap call. See you on the river. The river pairs the board with another king and my opponent shows pocket 4s for a rivered full house. Not like he needed it or anything. Dang. Nice hand. And starting off the session, I double him up. Moving on. I look down at pocket deuces and raise it to $8. 1 player calls and then the small blind raises it to $18. I make the call along with 2 other players and we go 4 ways to a flop. The flop is queen 8 queen and when action checks to me, I bet out $25 trying to represent a queen and put any pressure on any medium pocket pairs. And they all fold one by one. Hey, deuces never loses. And I take down the pot. This next hand, I straddle $5 under gun and look down at pocket jacks. Seat 5 raises it to $18. 1 player makes the call and when action's back on me, I raise it to $60. The middle position then goes all in for $111. And when action's back on me, I snap call. The flop is 8-6-10 and I ask him, do you have an overpair? And he says, yeah. I hate pocket jacks. The turn and river doesn't change anything, and I guess he has pocket queens or kings, and then my opponent flips over pocket jacks. Say what? I was not expecting that, and I thought for sure I was gonna double up another opponent. Whew. I will take it, and just like that, we chop the pot. Has this ever happened to anyone, where you go all in pre-flop and have the same exact pocket pair? Comment down below if this has happened to you, because this is my first time ever happening to me. Pretty crazy, but I'll definitely take it. Alright, there's a $5 straddle on the button, and I look down at 3-4 spades and raise it to $18. 4 players call, and we go 5 ways to a flop. The flop is 10-10 deuce with 2 spades, and I lead out for $25, and they all fold one by one. So much respect, I love it. I'm in the small blind and look down at ace queen offsuit and see 8 raises it to $12. When action's back on me, I raise it to $42. Everyone else folds and then C8 goes all in and pretty much has me covered. I pretty quickly fold. At best he has pocket jacks and maybe we're flipping, but I'm putting him on pocket queens, kings, or maybe even aces. So I'll try to find a better spot. There's a $10 straddle under the gun. I didn't get to show my hand in the beginning for the camera, but I have 6-4 offsuit and I make the call along with 3 players and we go 5 ways to a flop. The flop is 7-6-10 with 2 hearts and I just got bottom pair. Action checks to me and I bet out $25 just to kind of see where I'm at. 2 players call and we go 3 ways to a turn. The turn is the 8 of spades and now a 9 makes a straight. Action checks to me and I bet out $50, really just trying to represent a straight, and they both fold. Glad they both folded because I didn't feel like punting it all off on the river, which I would have done. I pick up one of my favorite hands, 9-10 of spades, and raise it to $12. 3 players call and we go 4 ways to a flop. The flop is a pretty good one, 3-6 jack with 2 spades and I have a flush draw. When action's on me, I bet $15 and then the player to my left raises it to $35. Middle position calls and I call as well. The turn is the ace of clubs and I check to the player to my left. He then bets out $75 and the middle position folds. I think about chasing the river here. Looking back, I wish I would have called, but I think the better play long term is to make the fold. So that's what I do. I would have called if we had deeper stacks, but I only had about $200 behind. So it's almost half my stack to possibly hit a 9 outer. Would you guys have made this call being in my position and stack size? Did I make the right fold? Comment down below and let me know. Last couple interesting hands of the night. I look down at ace 10 offsuit in the big blind. Seat 6 raises it to $6. A few players makes the call, and I don't want to just make the flat call being out of position with so many players. So I 3-bet it to $28, trying to fold out some hands. Well, that didn't really work too well. Only one player folds, and we go 5 ways to a flop. The flop is queen, queen 5 with 2 diamonds. When action's on me, I bet $30, just trying to represent a queen or an overpair. The player to my left then goes all in, and everyone pretty much snap folds. No way I can make the call here, so I fold as well. Last hand of the night. I straddle $5 on the button and look down at ace queen of clubs. Such a pretty hand. C6 raises it to $15. One player makes the call, and when action's back on me, I 3-bet it to $60. C6 then goes all in and has me covered. Well, I only have $108 left behind, so even though I know I'm behind majority of the times here, I'm so pot committed, so no way I'm folding. So I make the call and we go heads up to a run out. The flop is jack queen 10, and my opponent quickly flips over ace king for a flop straight. Night night. The turn pairs the board with the queen. Okay. Now giving me some outs for a full house. Not just night night yet. See you on the river. And the river is a deuce of spades. And I get stacked. I guess it is night night. And just like that, I call it a night. GG. Alright, just got done with the session. You know, I actually thought I played pretty good today. I just didn't really run that good. Pretty sick with the ace queen versus ace king. You know, sick that the turn was trip queens, but you know, he had me the whole way. Ace king, ace queen. I was just so pot committed, but I was in for the game for 400 and out 4-0. So thanks for watching and see you on the river. Just not tonight.